What's going on YouTube? You guys alright? Basically doing a video, part of a series that General Roxus he's doing. He's asking a lot of YouTubers out there just to do a video and ask, just say why they YouTube. Basically, why YouTube? There's several reasons why I YouTube. One of the reasons I YouTube is because it's fun. You guys are my psychiatrists, basically. In a world that's chaotic as this, people need outputs or someone to talk to, and what better therapeutic way to talk to a million of people that view my videos. Okay. Sounds corny, but it's the truth. Secondly, I YouTube to get my voice out there, to say what's on my mind, to talk about what I really feel about video games, people in general, life, that's another reason why I YouTube. And third, I YouTube because it's the last form of creative control. If you look at movies, television, music videos, songs, music, books, everything is controlled. Everything is controlled except for some of these internet sites like YouTube, Facebook, well, Facebook to a point, but Daily Motion, Vimeo, it's the final frontier as far as creative control goes, as far as your content. With that being said, you can't put like porn on YouTube and some other graphic stuff, but there's other clones of YouTube that do a lot of that stuff, that you can do it, Also, I YouTube because, I want to, have fun with it and get my name out there. And another good thing about YouTube is it's the last outlet where you can be you. You can have all the benefits that a celebrity can have and none of the negativity that a celebrity has. Like, case in point, I can do this video, it can be watched by millions of viewers, and then I can go out my house and go down the street and order Chinese food without the paparazzi messing with me. Or, can Brad Pitt do the same? You know what I'm saying? Can he actually just leave his house without paparazzi all up in his ass and go get something to eat and then not being on a choir? And then I know some of y'all looking at me like, well, who are you? You're nobody. Well, that's true, but what about Freddie Wong? What about Ray times 3, I think it is. What about the other Fred? What about a lot of YouTube celebrities? They're famous. They're getting paid. They're not getting paid like a ridiculous amount of money, but they're making a living off this. But they can go down the street with no problems. Some of them can. But, some of them can go down the street and not be bothered. Like, Freddie Wong can walk into a restaurant and people would not know who the hell he is unless his subscribers. His subscribers would know who he is. And they'll probably bother him or mess with him. But not to the degree of, like, a celebrity, So, that's another reason why I YouTube. Because it's, like, not for the fame, but for the publicity, and the ability to sit at home and just, enjoy family life without somebody in my window or going through my dumpsters, Another reason why I YouTube is just talk about video games, just talk about all types of video games. I like playing fighting games because that's what I do. I like playing fighting games, I like playing RPGs. I play other video games too, I just wish YouTube wasn't a stickler on video games. I don't know what it is they have a problem with, like if you look at Free One Up page, look at a lot of video game pages, regardless if it's Street Fighter, StarCraft 2, but if you look at their pages, they got some viewers, but it don't be like in the millions or whatnot. It's just like, because you can't really promote your video game sites. Like, a lot of people like the comedian guys and all that stuff on YouTube, they're able to promote their videos with no issues. Whereas video games, YouTube, they frown on that. Now, if there was a site that came out that was just strictly for video games, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. But until then, the best, user-created site to put videos on is YouTube. I wish they, don't put limitations on that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I wish they would, YouTube, I wish they would, I understand they protecting themselves, and I understand they protecting, protecting themselves with copyright. Like, okay, like, I get like a lot of press releases or press assets for companies. A lot of web hosting sites do not allow you to stream content on their servers or their web hosting. So, the best way to do that is put them on YouTube. Well, YouTube has it where you'll get dinged for copyright. Your video may still be up, but you still get dinged for copyright infringement. And it's like kind of hard if you're trying to become partner with YouTube too. My thing with YouTube is, my only gripe with YouTube is, I wish they would ask the person for credentials, and then we show the credentials and be like, yes, they got this from the site, and I'm able to put it up, and then they'll be all fine and good, but they don't do that because why? They don't care about video games. I mean, they do, but they don't. It's not a priority to YouTube, and that's what, I've been partnered with YouTube for about 6 months now, and it's like, it's kind of hard to, tell them like, look, I get videos from companies all the time. I can't put it on my site like, can't put it on my site raw because company don't want, the web host won't let me stream it. So YouTube is another way to get the video out there. But I love YouTube. It's a wonderful thing. It's great, and I just enjoying it. And that's why YouTube. As far as my page, it's gone through so much, almost like a potpourri, just miscellaneous stuff. I started out with Diary of a Mad Gamer. Me just talking about the industry, video game industry, which I'm going to start back up. I just gotta get some better programming. I'm gonna try my hand at After Effects. I don't like Sony Vegas anymore. Shell Shock. The reason why there hasn't been a Shell Shock lately is because nothing has really made me mad lately. I've been living life to the fullest, and I've been enjoying life, so there's nothing really to make me mad. But I'm pretty sure there's some couple other things that's gonna come out and make me mad. Actually, there is one thing that made me mad. I'm gonna do a Shell Shock on that, and then me playing Street Fighter, I'm doing that. I'm pretty sure, and then once Kenshi comes out in 3 days, well actually 2 days. When Kenshi comes out, actually, it comes out tomorrow. When Kenshi comes out, I'm gonna do some videos on that. I'm gonna do some more videos on the con. Right now, I'm in the lab with the con. And then when King of Fighters 13 come out in like 3 months, you're gonna see a ridiculous amount of videos on King of Fighters. So yeah, that's why I YouTube, man. I hate rambling like this, but it is what it is. That's what I like doing. That's why I YouTube. I YouTube because it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it keeps me sane. Oh well. I wrap it up.